After the passing of Sarah, the tent of Abraham grew quieter, yet his faith remained strong. Even in his old age, the friend of God found new beginnings. Abraham took another wife, Keturah, who bore him 6 sons, Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. From them would rise nations and tribes, spreading across the land. But none would carry the covenant like Isaac, the son of promise. Abraham gave gifts to the sons of his concubines and sent them eastward, away from Isaac, for God had said, "It is through Isaac that your offspring will be reckoned." And so, even in his last days, Abraham obeyed, setting in motion the fulfillment of God's eternal plan. Years passed, and Abraham's hair turned white like desert sand. His hands, once strong to build altars, trembled with age. But his heart remained young in faith. He remembered the first time he heard God's voice, saying, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's house, and go to the land I will show you." He remembered standing under the stars as God promised, "So shall your descendants be." He remembered the birth of Isaac, the laughter of Sarah, and the test upon Mount Moriah, when faith triumphed over fear. Now, at 175 years old, Abraham rested upon his bed. The desert wind whispered outside his tent. He looked toward the heavens, the same sky under which he once counted stars, and he smiled. He breathed his last breath, a breath of peace, a breath of fulfillment. And Scripture says, he was gathered to his people, an old man, full of years. His sons, Isaac and Ishmael, who had once been apart, came together again to honor their father. They carried his body to the cave of Machpelah, near Mamre, the same field Abraham bought from Ephron the Hittite, where Sarah lay waiting. There, in the cool stillness of the cave, the father of nations was laid beside his beloved. The sand settled, the sun dipped low, and over the hills of Canaan, the promise of God continued, alive in Isaac, alive in faith, alive forever. For though Abraham's breath had ceased, his legacy of faith would never die.